just thought I'd quickly jump on and do a quick update before I go to work while there's still sunlight outside. I went to the doctor's yesterday and today actually. So yesterday I had to get an ultrasound just to make sure that there was nothing left inside, no products of conception. They also did an ultrasound on my fallopian tubes just to rule out ectopic pregnancy. So I got those results back today at the doctor and all looks good. He said that there's no product of conception left and he can't see anything in my fallopian tubes. The only thing he did notice is that there are 6 cysts on one of my ovaries. I'm not too sure which one. And then there's 3 on the other one. So I've had an ultrasound 6 months ago for an unrelated issue that they also did an ultrasound on my reproductive system. So there was nothing there 6 months ago, and I've never had a cyst before on my ovaries. I've heard plenty about them, but I've never had them myself. So does anybody have any advice, or has this happened to them where they've had a miscarriage and they've ended up with cysts on both ovaries? My doctor didn't seem too worried. I asked what I can do to get rid of them, and he kind of just brushed it off and said, well, there's nothing that we can do. We kind of just leave them. It's not an issue for now. As long as it's not causing you pain or preventing you from getting pregnant, then it's not really an issue. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, to me it's an issue. If there's cysts there, they're obviously not meant to be there, but hey, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. So I'd just like some advice if you guys have any, if you have had this happen to you before or you've heard of anyone who this has happened to. Just let me know in the comments below. I'm a little bit concerned that the cysts may be PCOS. Now, my doctor is not concerned at all about this. He says that he doesn't think that that's what it is. However, I do have irregular periods and I feel like we struggled to get pregnant. I mean, it did only take 6 months, but I feel like 6 months is an eternity when you're trying to conceive, and we don't have a whole lot of time to try and conceive now before he gets deployed. So I'd kind of like to rule that out before we try for another 3 years to get pregnant. But he says that one of the symptoms of PCOS is being overweight, and clearly I am not overweight. So I think that that's kind of stopped him from being concerned that that's what I have. So hopefully that's not what it is, because that would suck. Yesterday's doctor's appointment. My HCG level came back at 5. So my HCG level is going down on its own. My body's doing everything that it's supposed to do. So for now, it looks good. My doctor has given us the go-ahead to continue to try and conceive, which is great. We don't have to wait around for that. We are going to get right back into it as soon as my cycles get back to regular. I'm going to be tracking my ovulation again because that's how we got pregnant last time. My husband has been so supportive of me in the last couple of days. He's been so amazing, and he's just been there for me, and he's just held me when I've cried, and he's been just wonderful. So I am so blessed that I have my husband by my side right now, and that he's not away, and that he was able to get time off for these doctor's appointments and ultrasounds that I've had to go through. And let me just say, going through an ultrasound after you've had a miscarriage or during a miscarriage is not pleasant, especially when they request an internal ultrasound halfway through your miscarriage. I don't understand it. Like, I never knew that was a thing. It's so cruel for them to turn the screen around and show me and say, this is your uterus, there's nothing inside. That's legitimately what happened. So I didn't know what to say. I was kind of like, okay, thank you. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, woman. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for all your lovely comments. I've had some really beautiful, uplifting comments, and it just makes this process so much easier, and to know that I'm not alone and that I do have support through the TTC community. So thank you so, so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Also, I'm thinking of everyone out there who's going through IVF at the moment or waiting for their BFPs. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, I thank you so much for your support. Baby dust to you all. I'm thinking of you all, and I will talk to you next time. See you later, guys.